Hello and welcome. We're going to meditate in just a moment, but I want to invite you to prepare yourself by finding a quiet, comfy seat, whether that is in a room by yourself, away from the family, or in the park, or if you have even a closet will do. Just find a quiet bonus if it's dark. You can put headphones on. It's a good way to tune out environmental noise. In fact, a lot of experts that I've talked to in meditation wear earmuffs, and that's not a bad choice either. I personally will just let it flow, but that's because I have a pretty quiet home. I invite you to tune out the noise however you can, finding a quiet place or finding some headphones to wear. This is an HD experience. Even though you'll have your eyes closed, I invite you to watch this with the best speakers and highest resolution possible so that you can get the most out of the experience auditorily and visually. We'll be using some yogic techniques to warm up our energy and calm our body, calm our mind, but to prepare for that uplifted relaxation so that we don't fall asleep or get distracted as easily, and so our mind can quiet and calm down so that we can enjoy the benefits of meditation while we practice. I liken meditation to martial arts, where the more reps you do, you might not notice the progress day by day, but over time and incrementally you notice more and more of the benefits starting to become tangible in your life. And the more you practice, as time goes on, you become advanced in the practice of meditation. So there are many techniques, many paths, disciplines, lineages of meditation that have been, continued for thousands of years. But I always encourage my students and myself, don't miss the forest for the trees. There's techniques, but don't get distracted by them. Don't become religious about them, because the forest, which is life, is the teacher, not the tree. So I am not your guru. You are your guru. The technique is not your guru. The religion or the lineage or the path is not your guru. You are your guru. God is your guru, or the universe, or your highest self, however you see that. So it's okay to love the techniques. It's okay to love the experience, but just remember that meditation allows you to court that inner self. It allows you to court God, to court the powers that be in the universe. Quieting your mind and your body, you're telling yourself, I am not the mind, I am not the body. I am what is beyond, that I cannot comprehend or put into words. And by aligning yourself in meditation with that subtle part of yourself, we all can come to that realization of what that subtle essence of ourselves really is. The spirit, the soul, however you want to define it or describe it. Let's start, because words will only separate us further and further from the silence, the stillness. The mind will come and go and distract you. But even in the process of releasing those distractions, you are experiencing a new side of yourself. And we get to experience ourselves no matter what we're doing. But in meditation, we know it's the truth, because there's no outside influence, no outside distraction. So whatever comes up, let it come, let it go. And even if it doesn't go, just realize that you are in the process of letting go of the things that are holding you back. And the benefits of meditation: calm mind, relaxed body, the state of uplifted awareness, higher processing power. Whatever you're looking for, that will come, whether you enjoy yourself or not. Those are the benefits. Just like in practicing any martial art or any sport or any discipline, you benefit from it even if you hate practicing it. You don't always have to be in love with the practice, but showing up is showing up for yourself, and you will advance in that way. But other than that, let's get started. The practice is the true teacher. Without further ado, find a comfy seat and quiet yourself. Sit upright with a nice posture, shoulders rolled back and down, elbows tucked in, chin slightly tucked, as though there's a rope or a strand being pulled from the top of your crown, up into the sky. Chin is slightly tucked in back. You can have your palms resting in your lap or however you like. Find yourself a neutral, straight spine, however you are seated. Take a deep breath, inhaling. Let your lungs expand. Don't pinch the breath at the top, just suspend it. Just hold it. Bring your eyes closed and your gaze upward between the space between your two eyebrows. And exhaling, push all the air out of your lungs. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Go ahead and squeeze your lungs out. Your lungs are like balloons. Wring them out. And inhaling. Exhaling when you're ready. Just begin to elongate your spine, lengthen your breath in your spine. Keep bringing your eyes back to that center space between your two eyebrows. Inhale. Expanding your chest, rib cage expands, filling even the mouth and throat with air. Exhaling. Begin by rubbing our palms together. This generates action is heat. Heat is energy. Bringing our left and right hemispheres together. You can feel the energy in your palms. If you press your palms together, you feel that. Even just the pressure and tension between your palms is energy. Our molecules, our cells are surrounded by an electromagnetic field. So when you push your palms together, you're actually feeling electrons in between your hands. Your hands aren't even touching. It's impossible. So it's quite a beautiful thing that we are energy. And relating to that energy on a more subtle level is one of the chief benefits of meditation. Inhale and say a little prayer for yourself in this meditation time. Om, peace, amen. You can open your eyes again. So that's a tune in, just a quick 3 breaths and a little prayer. I hope that you feel some kind of state change based on that already. We're going to begin our meditation with a few techniques that I'd like to teach you before we begin. First one is double breathing, tensing and relaxing. This just helps get our nervous system prepared, helps oxygenate our blood and our mind so that we can relax, right? So it works like this with your eyes closed. It'll be double inhale through the nose, tensing your arms and your legs, your toes, everything, and exhaling so you're through the mouth, relaxing. We'll do this 3 times. Go ahead and join me if you're ready. Last one. It's a bit of an easy one. Usually go right into the next one. Breath of fire really allows for when your mind is stressed or anxious, you've been dealing with a lot in the day, lots of distractions, really helps relax and alleviate those things. So open your eyes again. Just really simply, it's a pumping of the navel. It's not a complete breath like, it's more like this. Just a very slight 10, 15, 25% oxygenation. Not, people will pass out sometimes if they do it like that. really, really brief pumping of the navel. We do that with our eyes closed, palms resting on your knees. And the idea is to kind of get lost in it. We'll practice for 1 minute. Started. If that's too fast, slow down. If it's too hard, make it easy. Find your own pace. Always returning your gaze to that center space. Correcting your posture whenever it gets slouched. Just recommit. Whenever you get off, just recommit. Inhale. Holding. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze all the air out. Push all the air out of your lungs. Inhaling. And exhaling. Bring yourself still, eyes still. Body still, mind still. Relax. Excellent. For the last technique before we meditate, I just want to introduce you to the Hong Sa technique. You can go ahead and open your eyes temporarily. So the Hong Sa technique is the last one we'll practice. Those will be considered warm-ups. The Hong Sa technique is an actual meditation technique that allows you to go into meditation, and if you get distracted, gives you some guidelines to get back to meditation. So we consider meditation as that still space. There's no technique, there's nothing being done. So techniques help us get there. You might notice some state change already in your body and your mind, a little relaxation. That's the power of pranayama, the breath. This last technique is called Hong Sa. You can bring your palms resting at the junction of your thighs and abdomen, facing up, or just keep them resting in your lap, palm over palm. The right hand will be on top of the left, if so. Otherwise, just resting here on your thighs. If you have really long arms, you can slide your arms down, just so that your elbows are tucked, your shoulders are back, and you're in a nice, relaxed, neutral spine. So the technique, you'll be focusing your eyes at the upward point between your two eyebrows. Your breath will be through the nose, and you'll be focusing your attention, not your gaze, but your attention. You'll be watching your breath go in and out by feeling the cool sensation. Wherever you feel the air on the inside, that cool sensation, just notice it. Your eyes will stay up, but you'll be paying attention to the air flowing in through your nose and out. And as you practice, you'll notice the feeling going up higher and higher until it is basically up where your eyes are anyway. So your attention will be at the breath, breathing in through the nose, and mentally chanting Hong, I am spirit. Hong Sa, spirit. I am spirit. Spirit am I. And this mantra helps us relax and let go of our identity, all the issues, personality we hold on to, and relaxing into that neutral space of just being everything, nothing, one with God, one with our highest self. That's what this technique is designed for. So let's practice together, inhaling, mentally chanting Hong, exhaling, mentally chanting Sa. And we'll introduce one at a time as we go. So no worries if that's complicated. We'll work our way into it. So bring yourself into posture, palms facing up, spine straight, inhaling, eyes fixed, exhaling, and just begin to draw your attention to the sensation of breath in your nose, wherever you feel it most clearly. And breathe at your own pace. Should not be hard, but should not be unnoticeable either. Inhaling Hong, exhaling Sa. Once you become comfortable with that, you can begin curling your right index finger slightly towards the palm when you inhale, and exhaling, the finger goes back out. This is just a subtle, gentle movement. You're not actually touching your palm with your finger, you're just curling it in slightly, letting it curl in with your inhale, and letting it extend back out with your exhale. This just helps connect the body with the breath even further. Inhaling Hong, concentrating on the breath wherever you feel it most clearly as it rises in. Exhaling. So these three components make up Hong Sa. You can practice this as long as you would like, but typically this is practiced 10-15 minutes at a time. You should feel your breath getting deeper and deeper with each inhalation, exhalation. And thus, the technique will get slower and deeper. And when you feel like you're ready to let go of the technique and expand into meditation, we'll simply do a triple inhalation, exhalation. Inhaling 3 times through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And let go of your technique. Let go of watching the breath. Let your breath flow in and out on its own. Keep your gaze uplifted. Just let yourself go. When you're ready to bring yourself out of meditation and to draw your energy back into yourself, take a deep inhalation. Begin to wriggle your fingers and your toes, your arms, legs, to roll your shoulders out. Exhaling. Moving your palms together. Thank the universe or God or your highest self for the wisdom, divine teachings, and for this experience. Inhaling. Exhaling. Om, peace, amen. Thank you so much for joining me in this meditation. I hope that this helped you. This is a beginning practice with some introductory techniques that will help you get to meditation fast. We took our time explaining them today, but I believe you could do this in half the time on your own. So a 15-minute practice could look like 5 minutes of warm-up exercises, followed by a meditation technique practice for another 5 or 10 minutes, and then the rest of the time, as long as you have to freely meditate in divine stillness and peace. If you start to become distracted again, just return to the breath, return to a technique, and it will help you relax the mind further until you're ready to expand the expansion phase of meditation. You're going to breathe naturally. You don't need to tell yourself to breathe. So the breathing techniques help us uplift and relax. But during meditation, we don't stop breathing. We simply stop paying attention to the breath. So go now with what you have gained from this experience, internally and externally, and come back when you're ready for more techniques in the next video. Be blessed. Sat Nam, my friend.